cost. It costs them a lot of money. And number two problem they have is freedom. United States, they're very, very strict as to where and how Egypt can use those F-16 fighter jets. Now, regardless of the cost and regardless of the restrictions they have, these fighter jets, F-16, that Egyptian military has, these are outdated. It is almost worthless. It is almost like taking a knife to a gun battle. I will explain to you more in a second as to how this new fighter jet from China, J-10C, that Egypt has acquired. According to some report, China has denied this report, but Egypt did not. If they have this J-10C fighter jet from China, if Egypt has them now instead of F-16 from United States, then this would be a game changer. This would be a huge blow to United States and also to Israel. So let me explain to you more in a second. But before I do that, subscribe to my channel because that helps with my algorithm, and also hit the like button. Let's dig a little bit deep into this. Okay, so what is happening? Okay, so Egypt's Air Force, we know, again, they are very, very old, backdated, and they are still using those F-16 fighter jets. Now this one, the J-10C, it can reach Tel Aviv in just 11 minutes. Of course, it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but wait a second. This is exactly what is happening right now. This is so true. So this is the reality now with J-10C fighter jet. China's J-10C fighter jet, a game changer in the Middle East's military balance. For decades, Egypt has relied on Western jets like the F-16. But now it's making a bold move to modernize its air force. Its air force with Chinese technology. So why the shift? The question is why Egypt is doing it. Well, as I have mentioned, take a listen. And what would also this mean to the region? So Egypt's Air Force has long been dominated by American-made F-16s, right? In fact, Egypt operates the second largest F-16 in the world, just behind Turkey. But here is the catch. While these jets look impressive on paper, they are far from cutting edge due to U.S. restrictions citing concerns over human rights and regional conflicts. Egypt's F-16s are stuck with outdated technology. Their avionics or onboard systems are from the 1980s. And their missiles, the AM-7 Sparrow, have a firing range of just 70 kilometers. Now compare that to Israel's F-16, which are equipped with AM-120 missiles, boasting a range of 170 kilometers. So you can imagine 100 kilometers longer than the Egyptian fighter jets. Same F-16. So Egypt right now in a hypothetical area battle, this means Egypt's pilot could be shot down before they even get within striking distance. It's like bringing some kind of knife to a gunfight, and in the high stakes world of modern warfare, that's a deadly disadvantage. So what's the solution? While China's J-10C fighter jets, this is not just another plane, it's a game changer. Equipped with PL-15 long-range air-to-air missile, the J-10C can hit targets up to 300 kilometers away. Can you imagine the Israeli has 170 with their F-16. Now, if Egypt has this, they are able to shoot a target double or twice the distance of Israeli Air Force F-16. Okay, so that's more than like 4 times the range of Egypt's current missiles. That's not all that. J-10 can carry 5.6 tons of missiles or bombs, reach speeds of up to Mach 1.8, and has a combat radius of 550 kilometers. To put them into that perspective, the distance between Cairo and Tel Aviv is just 400 kilometers. If Israel were to host an air show, Egypt's J-10Cs could arrive with gifts in just 11 minutes for Egypt. This is a massive upgrade. The J-10 J-10C not only levels the playing field, but also gives Egypt a strategic edge in a region. But here is the question: why China not, stick with Western jet? Why would Egypt go for Chinese fighter jets? Well, it is because jets like the Rafale or F-35, the answer lies in two words, as I mentioned: freedom, and the other one is cost. So looking into or taking all of this into consideration, Egyptian military, they have decided to pivot to Chinese military equipments. And I have mentioned to you guys in my other videos how the Houthis, they're also now buying equipments from China with which they're wreaking havoc for U.S. military. I mean, they brought USS Harry Truman, they brought the other fighter jets, the fleet, the Navy fleet. United States is, in other words, gathering a massive military presence in the Red Sea. And even after all of this, spending millions, if not billions of dollars, they're still not able to figure out how to counter Houthis. And one of the main reasons, as I have reported, is that Houthis, they're now using Chinese parts to make those missiles, to make those ballistic missiles that we have seen they have shot at Israel, to make those all of those kind of weapons that they're using right now, the radar system and all that. They're able to successfully jam USS radar system for those ships. This is unbelievable. This is unprecedented, and this is why everyone in the Western countries, they are now panicking, because if they leave a vacuum in the Middle East, who will fill that vacuum? It is going to be China. And looks like to me, after looking at this kind of report, China is already doing that. So what else we can share with you about this particular fighter jet? Well, there are a few things that I also want to share with you about this particular fighter jet. So this is reliable, okay? And I mean, Egyptian military, they do not have to abide by USS law and playbook in terms of how they can use these weapons, because China would not, dictate or dominate Egypt as to how they can use it, when they can use it, and all those nonsense, human rights, nonsense that they come up with, the Western countries. So this is a game changer. The U.S. often restricts the sale of advanced technology to, countries only like Israel. So really, Israel is getting the best technology from United States, right? But all other countries, United States, they intentionally restrict the selling those advanced technologies to other countries other than Israel in the Middle East, because they know if Egypt, for example, they have F-16 as advanced as Israeli fighter jet, then of course Egypt will win the war, or Lebanon, or anybody for that matter, because air power, air dominance matter, right? So it makes sense that why United States will not sell those technology or those equipments to other countries other than Israel. Unbelievable stuff going on right now, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this particular fighter jet sale. Even though, as I said, China, they have declined. They have said, no, we will not be selling this equipment. So we have not sent Egypt any of these fighter jets. But again, some other reports suggesting that no, it actually happened. And Egypt, they have J-10C from China.